DJ Radix. We see you moving through with the local connects. We see you putting everybody on and of course yourself on, but still keeping it with the local connects, the OGs. Oh, guys, I'll never get tired of saying I'm this guy's possibly biggest fan, and I mean that in the most G way possible. Also one of the dopest rappers out there, a definite OG, even though he's still very, very young. I'm talking about the Motswako originator, as I've always called him, but now he's King Khuli Chana. Good sir. Chana power. Guys, I even know the routines. It's so bad. It's maybe slightly embarrassing, but it's a real thing.
It's all good.
I'm a genuine fan. How are you, good sir?
I still think you got like the hottest name, Luke Love.
The juice. Now I got the juice.
You just need a 16 bar.
Write it for me.
I got you.
Write it for me. So don't ask me who my ghostwriter is. Here he is.
I got you.
How are you? Are you well?
I'm nice. But tell me something, like OG, what is an OG?
I think it's like, wait, whose interview is this?
No, I just want to know, because you know, it used to make me
I say OG in terms of respect. Like you're a young guy, but you demand and command a lot of respect.
Yeah.
The way you handle yourself, I think. How you deliver, your work ethic, and just who you are as a being. Like people like your vibe, and you said a different word. People like with your vibe.
So OG is like a leader in the game.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes, you're at the top. You got the crown, you're the king. So
it used to make me feel some type of way.
Why?
Like you're the old guy in the club.
No, that's like Blesser.
Okay, I got you.
It's not a minute. I don't know if I can say that.
I got you.
It's more respect. It's more like, okay, you're the one that everybody's looking at like, damn.
OG.
Okay, guys. When as I go, this is the path I'd like to follow. So I think I'd put you in that
that's
category.
dope. Because, a lot of these guys, some of them are like twice my size, and a guy's like, yo, OG, what's up? And I'm thinking, damn.
You haven't overstayed your welcome, basically.
Yeah, man.
But you've been around for a minute, since Marafa days, and obviously now finally your incredible solo career.
Yeah.
Before we even move on, do you know that we played your song on our first episode when we went live? We started with your money, Luke. Yeah. That was really cool.
Thank you. We took a chance with Money, man, and the reviews were like mixed.
Yeah, I actually wanted to get into that because I was like, Khuli Chana, what do you mean?
What the hell is this?
Where?
What
was that about?
I think, me and Beat Muchini just experimenting, and I think it had a lot to do with my travels in the, Ghana, bit of East Africa.
So you just spent a lot of time going through Africa?
Yeah, I was just in a different, it was just a different vibe for me. I was just listening to some music in Kenya, and I just thought, let me try channel the stuff that I heard here,
right.
Some people dug it, some people didn't, but I feel like that also kind of unlocked me and just I've become more brave with my music.
Right, so
but I know where not to go.
Safe. You know what the people don't want.
I know what the people don't want.
Well, how does that alter your world though as an artist when you're used to a specific reaction all the time?
Yeah.
And then you make something and everybody's like,
yes.
Oof. What did that do for you? How did that alter, as much as you're braver? Does that make you not?
It hurt me, but like I said, for me, it was a good thing because I got really used to the props. I'm always getting props. I always have somebody going, you killed it. But I remember somebody going, what did I say? This has to be the worst song in 2015, something like that.
Jeez.
And I was like,
there's a lot of terrible songs, but maybe don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But then again, then you're gonna get somebody say, yo, I appreciate you for just being different and doing something different. I appreciate you for being more musical. Like I said, some people got it, some people didn't. You know what I mean? But
it didn't. As long as it didn't freak you out. I'm not doing this again. I'm not walking into this room again. Never mind. We're closing this door and we're shutting it down.
We're just gonna do it better this time now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about this transition that you've been in as, I guess, the Motswako originator, Motswako all day, the sound that we know from you and we love from you. Yeah. Are you moving away from that completely? Can we expect something brand new from King K? Because we can't even call you the Motswako originator no more.
Yeah.
Roll up on songs like King K.
After we dropped Respect with Maporisa, Easy, and DJ Bugs, I honestly have to admit that I really then started feeling like myself.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
The bars were sick, the music, you know, then that also kind of reminded me what people really like about me and what it is that I bring to the game. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. So I'm gonna give you that original, you know, organic Khuli.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be doing more collaborations, you know, with my favorite artists in Ghana, in the East, and here at home. You know,
I was about to say, because I mean, you had No Lie, which was absolutely loved. We can't front on that.
No,
like,
that was fresh.
That was a nice
fresh.
one. Well done.
And that was probably one of my best sessions ever. Like working with that guy. Usually, you know, like for the longest, I've always been so picky about who I work with. And just like, you know, always been no, you email me the joint, let me work on it. There's only a few guys I've been in the studio with and like gelled with, you know, because I was in a group for the longest, so I'm only comfortable around certain dudes.
Of course.
But with Pato, it was dope. I mean, we went line for line writing their songs, except, okay, my verses. But you know, the chorus and how we came up with that, it was such a fun, you know, session. Yeah.
Why are you so cagey though? With the art, and not in an offensive way. Why are you so like, you send me the song, then I will, you know what?
I'm a Virgo.
What does that mean?
I'm a perfectionist, like, you know, but you know, I'm starting to loosen up. Like, I mean, how we worked on the song how we worked on Respect was similar to, you know, that Pato session.
Yes.
You know? Yeah, it was like one take. They play me the beat, they're like, yo, just rap, just have fun. You know what I mean?
Let's see where this goes.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Then you work well under pressure or in the moment.
In the moment.
Don't plan
a little
time.
pressure. A little pressure is yeah. I'm learning. You know these. You know. But that's where I'm at right now. You know, I'm not as serious as I look. That's what I want the fan to know.
You look pretty friendly. Yeah? So you look friendly. You've got a friendly
face,
you
know. But I think I come across as very serious.
Super unlocked.
Yeah.
Or super locked before the
super
fan
locked.
unlocks.
Yeah.
I really want to talk about, you know, this safety net that you sort of have. Would you say the new risk that you took, apart from the new sounds that you're trying, was because of maybe looking around you and seeing all the different things that the young kids are doing? So, you know, you get the trap, you've got the MTs of the world, you've got the Nasty C's of the world. They just like tap into different spaces. One maybe sounds like bubblegum to some, and one is like, real hip hop to some. This is what we need, this is what we're missing. So do you think seeing that played a role in you saying, okay, cool, maybe I just need to loosen up a little, try some new sounds, try new directions, see what's good in the new space, as opposed to the formula that I...
You know, evolve or dissolve, you know, and
evolve or dissolve.
Period, you know, you gotta, and I think, you know, as an OG,
yes,
I've also, you know, I don't want to be the mad rapper who's just mad at the new generation of like hip hop and just be like, yeah, this ain't real, or this is, you know, there's a lot to learn, you know what I mean? And I've learned so much from these new cats, you know what I'm saying? And I do have a lot of people coming to me, but aren't you scared you're thrown? Nasty C, aren't you scared that cast is what? I ain't scared, you know, I'm just learning a lot, you know, I just also feel like a student in the game all over again.
Right.
You know? And my ability to just literally flow or on any beat is what will carry me through this.
Of course,
this phase of
yes.
Like, but it's interesting and I'm loving it, and mad respect to, you know, the new school of hip hop.
Shout out to the new school.
Yeah, man.
I mean, you guys did it right, so they can play around now. They can actually filter it down to absolutely nothing original, I suppose.
And what I'm loving is how, you know, their approach to it is so unorthodox. Like, it used to be about the charts, the Rams, these guys are dropping a song every week. You know, they're so free with their music. So, you know, that safety net, it's not gonna work, you know. That's what has kind of taught me to just kind of let go and, you know, give people the music till they can't live without it.
And how much does that change your formula and how you deliver your music? Because you obviously come from an area where, album, sales, charts. How do you feel about the giving free music every day? How has the new digital space and unorthodox world affected your flow?
It's not easy. You know, your music becomes like it's your baby. It's hard to just, sometimes it's not easy to let go. Sometimes we obsess over how you're gonna drop it.
Yeah.
You know, because at the level I'm at, I can't afford to make too many mistakes. You know, I can't have the drop like money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's just like every time, it can't look like I'm trying to make a comeback every time. So it needs to be solid every time I drop. You know, so it's a fine line between like saturating your music and also just like giving people something exclusive. You know what I mean? It's not easy. It's not easy.
Give and take.
It's not
try
easy.
Figure out, try balance, and you'll find your way.
Yeah.
So before you go, when we were talking earlier on, sort of catching up, I asked, you know, what you don't want to talk about, what you do want to talk about, and you said something very interesting. You're starting a new rhyme book.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I don't even know when the other one ended or how these different rhyme books come into play, like if it's every year or if it's every album, but you explain the story. But you're in a place right now where you've got so much new creative freedom because you've got all these blank pages, right? All these blank pages that you can completely write on and fill up. So where is Khuli taking this rhyme book? Is it into Africa? You know, are we playing with that sound?
Definitely into
less
Africa.
Money, but maybe more respect. You know, where are we moving to?
You know, we at a boss level now. You know,
OG status.
You know,
super unlocked.
at the My Throne Records label, doing something interesting with
My Throne Records label.
Yeah, My Throne Records.
Is that yours?
That's me.
That's yours?
That's me.
Oh my goodness, that's insane.
That's it. Yeah.
I just literally heard of this. This is real reaction.
And some interesting partnerships with. There's a movement in Mafeking called Haze Brak.
Okay.
They're gonna be dropping their compilation this year.
Under My Throne.
Under My Throne, there's Beat Muchini representing Pretoria. Okay. You know, there's partnerships, interesting partnerships with Gigi Lemaine, and you know,
that's fantastic.
And that's it. And you know, that's where I'm drawing my inspiration from right now. You know what I mean?
And you're gonna drop your next project Under My Throne.
Hell yeah.
That's a very good place to be in as a musician.
That's it. It's always been there from my first album. I've been indie since I came in. I was just never big on signing artists.
Until you were comfortable enough in your career.
Yeah, I mean, even now, I can't say I've signed anybody under me, but just in a partnership.
That's incredible.
That's it.
Filled, right?
That's it.
Filled all the way.
But I'm really excited about where I'm at right now. You know, for the longest, you know, after my little wild west situation with SAPS, you know.
The Popo, man. Yeah.
You know, that created like, you know, mental blocks for me. For the longest, you know, I'd say I wasn't.
I can imagine the anxiety that comes with something like that.
Geez.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it
I
was
don't.
bad.
I don't want to imagine actually.
It was bad. It was bad. Like I remember. I mean, I went for like a couple of therapy sessions, but I remember that moment when the psychologist was like, "You seem like you're in good shape. You seem like you're okay. How you?" And I was just ready to tap out. And I guess, you know, I tapped out too soon. You know, I was like, yeah, I'm good. And I got back to work, started doing shows, and that was therapeutic, but I then became so attached. I became the guy who rocks up at the show, get on stage, do what I need to do, just do my lines, get off. And I became very antisocial.
Right.
I became alone. I wasn't really.
Because in your head you're dealing because you're working.
But
you're not actually dealing.
But you're not dealing.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that went on for a while, you know, until you know, I'd say recently where I just started opening up more. And we actually got a documentary about it.
This is the first time we're hearing about the docu, right? Like as in on the television. More exclusive stuff.
More exclusive, more, you know, the real stuff.
More in depth.
More in depth. Just like, you know, I felt like there was a disconnect, you know. I feel like the fan needs to know what I've been going through. And, you know, it also helped me heal, you know?
Yeah.
Because I was shook. And I was shook for so long. You know, I was just trying to cover up with the music, the shows, and just
get in work, get out.
Yeah. Like nothing happened.
Jeez.
You know.
That's unfortunate that as an artist you feel like you can't even be expressive of how something actually puts you in a mental and creative block.
Yeah.
As a person who's expected to speak, you can't speak about something you actually need to speak about.
That's it, for real. I mean, I think I was actually more worried about fading and, you know, not cutting that check on getting back on stage or losing out on work, and you know, because it was a huge distraction. It was an interruption. You know, I was at the peak of my career, and then this, and then I'm like, oh man,
really,
I'm gonna be a freak now and just be that guy who lost his mind. No, you know, and I just got back to work, but I didn't deal, you know, and it really started affecting the work. Because, you know, I was struggling to write, even, for the longest. I mean, I put out like how many singles in how long? I haven't released an album in 3 years,
That's so uncomfortable.
Yeah, because, you know, you like, there's stuff that the fan wants to hear, there's what you want to say, and you're struggling to just channel all of that into, you know, a song. And you know, I struggled with that for long. I had these mental blocks. I was just like, I was not even enjoying the touring and I enjoyed the Absolute tour when I toured Africa. That was fun. That was like new, you know.
Also, you're not just dealing with South Africa and our media and what they're focused on. You're just, you know, in a different space.
I'm in a different space, you know. I'm more Angola, more, you know,
more Ghana,
more Sauti Soul, Kenya. You know, it's, and you know, I'd advise everybody who's in the game to just travel more. And I think South African musicians need to travel more. There's also so much going on.
Everybody around them needs to bump the cheese up.
We must just go. Bump the cheese up.
And travel with your album as well. So I'm looking forward to what you've got coming for us.
So the album will drop October.
Okay, yes, this year, yes.
Let's just say like springtime,
nice.
You know? Yeah. Right now, you know, I'm just, you could say it feels like sparring sessions, you know, I feel like that box is just still sparring, you know, the big fight is in spring, you know, and
whatever you your springtime is like congested though, but I'm
gonna be all right.
You always are, so.
I'm gonna be all right, Joe. I just can't wait, you know. I think we have another classic, you know, because I've got KG, Cageism, you know, who directed the album of the year, award-winning album, Lost in Time.
What bombs? Timo touch bombs.
Wait. You know, PH Raw X, you know, and some other interesting like up-and-coming cats, you know.
And of course the guys that you're teaming up with.
Hell yeah. So we're gonna be good.
You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be just fine. Well, thank you for stopping by and your music experience. Always a pleasure having you.
And I love the show, man.
You just want to move in here. Like, he actually wants to move into the set. He was like, yo, man, so let's talk about the set. Thank you so much for coming through. That's King KKKK. And I can't finish that otherwise. I'll say things I'm not supposed to say on television. Let's keep it moving and taking it international this time from a lady who gave us all about the bass. Not so much bass no more. This is Megan Trainor with No. Let's go.